Locals have been on edge for days. Wild boars have stormed through the cornfields bordering the forest, tearing through everything like a wrecking ball. The villagers can't sleep, the crops are ruined, and the tension is thick. There was no other option. A hunt had to be organized immediately. As we step into the dense forest, the cool damp air hits, thick with the musky scent of wild boar. Every step feels heavy with anticipation. Our leader wastes no time, directing the team straight toward the trails where the beasts were last spotted. The plan? Set up an ambush and end this chaos before it reaches the village. The first ambush point is a wide clearing, great visibility, but plenty of escape routes. The leader studies the terrain, marking potential exits and assigning teams to block them. The dogs are released, their noses low to the ground, sniffing for that distinct scent. The forest goes still, every sound magnified. Then 10 minutes later, the silence is broken. The dogs erupt in furious barking. They've found something. A herd bursts from the undergrowth, thundering across the clearing. The air explodes with chaos. We move fast, cutting off escape routes, chasing the pack deep into the woods. Through the leaves, I catch sight of movement. My teammate steadies his rifle, aims and fires. One boar drops instantly. The strategy worked like a charm. Clean, precise, and fast. But this isn't over. We spread out again, tracking the remaining beasts. The forest grows quiet, too quiet. Then from across a creek, I see a dark shape moving between the trees. My finger tightens on the trigger, waiting for the perfect angle. One breath, one chance. The shot rings out, clean and perfect. Another down. The forest falls silent again, only the dogs sniffing and panting. Just when we think it's over, a loud bark echoes from the south. Something big. We rush toward the noise. A massive boar is cornered, thrashing wildly, its eyes wide with fury. This isn't a moment for rash moves. You wait, find your angle, and take the shot that ends the fight. When I finally squeeze the trigger, it drops instantly. Discipline beats chaos. Every single time. Elsewhere, another teammate corners a boar. The dogs surround it, keeping it pinned. A swift move, one clean shot, and the beast falls. Every shot counts. Miss once, and the entire hunt could turn against you. We press on. The air feels heavier now. The forest dense and silent. Then a rustle. I freeze, eyes scanning the shadows. A dark blur charges out. Desperate to escape, I fire, and the bullet lands true. The boar collapses, ending its escape for good. Before I can even exhale, another shot echoes from deep within the forest. More boars down. The hunt is working. When the last gunfire fades, we regroup. The air smells of gunpowder and damp earth. The danger that haunted this place is finally under control. Every part of this hunt followed the law and local regulations. The team gathers the trophies quietly, knowing they've restored balance, at least for now. But not all hunts end clean. 3 years ago, in Morocco, John nearly lost his life to one of these beasts. Its tusks tore through his rifle, leaving scars both on his body and in his memory. Now he's back, same land, same monsters, but this time, he's ready. As John and his team enter the familiar forest, memories flood back. Every broken branch, every mark in the dirt, reminds him of that near-death encounter. This isn't just a hunt, it's redemption. Through thick brush, the dogs lock onto a scent. The air grows tense. Suddenly a massive boar bursts from the grass, charging hard. John raises his rifle, breath steady, one perfect shot, and it's over. The beast falls, and for a moment, the forest holds its breath, but there's no time to celebrate. Another shadow darts through the trees. Leon fires but misses. The boar vanishes. Then Sean and his team cut it off from the flank, firing in unison. The boar collapses in seconds. The teamwork, the precision, flawless. The deeper they go, the denser the woods become. John moves carefully, his boots silent on the forest floor, then motion. A blur of fur and muscle bolts past. Without hesitation, John fires. The shot echoes. Another one down. He doesn't flinch, not anymore. His radio crackles. More movement ahead. A herd. He and his team rush to the coordinates, settling into ambush positions. Within minutes, the wild boars appear, completely unaware they're being watched. Shots burst through the silence. The herd scatters but can't escape. One by one, they fall. The hunt is relentless, and the forest returns to quiet once more. Climbing. In Anatolia, elsewhere, in Mississippi, another battle unfolds. Wild boars have invaded the farmlands, tearing through crops, spreading disease, and costing farmers thousands overnight. Kevin's team takes the fight to them. At 5 p.m. sharp, they arrive at the field, scanning through binoculars. A dark figure moves, a massive boar grazing calmly. Kevin doesn't hesitate. One shot, one takedown, fast, clean and precise. They move deeper into the field. Another boar appears, ripping through the crops. Kevin locks in again. The rifle cracks, and the beast collapses. Jay, another marksman, spots his chance and fires. The frustration of lost crops, fueling his focus. The sound echoes across the field, sending the rest of the herd scattering. But there's nowhere to run. The team's already sealed every exit. As night falls, the real hunt begins. Under the cover of darkness, the hunters rely on silence, patience and their gear. A lone boar creeps through the shadows. Kevin spots it and fires. Another threat gone. Reports come in of a herd gathering near the edge of the field. The team moves quickly, setting up formation. 3, 2, 1. A volley of shots explodes, ending the chaos in seconds. The field is safe again. Every move, every shot, every decision tonight was part of a greater purpose, protecting the land and restoring balance. These hunts aren't just battles between man and beast. They're a fight for survival, a stand against nature's relentless force. And as the last echoes fade into the night, one thing becomes clear. When chaos rises from the wild, courage is the only answer.